Hello. I still want to be a voice actor. So I've decided to take it upon myself in my want to become a voice actor to take the piss out of other people wanting voice actors by doing legitimate voices this time. The comedy here is meant to... A fucking bus went past. The comedy here is meant to be the videos are bad. The voices are good. Can't guarantee either. Let's do this. Voice actors needed.
Oh wow, I'm making an unprofessional video.
Wow, okay, that's a good start to completely to shut the fuck up. Why do they all want female voices? I need somebody to give me a big chance to be masculine. Fuck it, I changed my mind. I'm gonna look up voice tips and we'll see if I can match their voices. How to be a voice actor. Hey! I recognize him. Apparently I've watched this video already. I don't remember doing that.
I was gonna single yourself, but that's not appropriate.
That's inappropriate! We don't swear on my fucking videos! Alright, I'm gonna try and do his voices. Grand or godlike? Okay. King or god voice?
He's kind of this sort of gravelly, sort of old voice.
Okay, so a gravelly sort of old voice.
He is a gravelly, wicked man. Somebody who has taken spite on the rest of the human population. Their lives are forfeit to my hand.
I don't know where that came from. I think there's a light out in my softbox here. It wasn't out, just didn't turn it on. Alright, I'll try that line.
You have the audacity to invade my kingdom.
Alright, well, what's another good line? I just realized I gotta take down the @Netwinder vlog sign. It's @RealNetwinder now.
Beverly Hills, Virginia. Bike rack, yay 052. Netwinder vlog.
I don't know, cadences. Say random words that have pitches and tones that inflect a sentence, and all of a sudden,
it could be as random as you'd like to make it. Automatic lawnmower machine on the road. In my lightbox on the roof with the wood. Take my side, and we will find the chair on the grass.
That actually made sense. Last part, I didn't mean for it to make sense, but it did. Add growls. Add growls! I gotta be careful when I do growls, or else I end up turning into the throat singing voice, like the Mongolian throat singing. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Now, I am gravelly.
You know, you guys see my neck? It like, hang on. When I do like the part, it goes anyway. Little guys, high-pitched voices. I don't know how, like, I don't know how to do a high-pitched voice. Like, you know, I screech a lot. I do that Filthy Frank style, just that kind of shit all the time. Actual. Oh no, man, no way. I need to make sure. Yeah, because if I go to finish this, like, funnily enough, talking about cadences, if I go to finish my cadence, I notice that my voice goes to drop. Like, even if I'm like, it drops all the way down. I've got to stop it before it gets down, because otherwise it completely ruins the idea. If you have a high-pitched voice and you're a little bit more of an enthusiastic kind of fun guy, and you really want to sound a little bit more adventurous and, you know, life's great, you really got to watch where, you know, you lift up the floor a bit, you know. Now my voice sort of, it'll peak down here. That's kind of where I need it to stop. Whereas normally it'd be right down here. So, as I fucking have a voice crack. That's not cool, voice. Deeper pitch voices. This is my technique. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Physicality. Fuck. You guys saw my neck just then. That's literally me just being like, ugh. Like, you know, getting really into a voice. I talk with my hands. You guys have seen it in like all my other videos. I always talk with my hands. And it's because I guess I'm trying to, if I'm talking to you and my hands are by my side and I'm sort of just, you know, eye contact talking. There you go. See, look at that. You can tell that I'm pretty serious about what I'm talking about, but this one I'm really trying to accentuate something and add a little bit more lighthearted and I guess a little bit of jovialness to the conversation. Yeah, I knew where I was going with that. Let's get gruff, mate. That's Australian. Australians don't do gruff well. We'll find this out. I'm gonna be an older, wiser. No, wise kind of gets a little bit more breathy.
Thank you for noticing.
No, you see,
a big beefy guy.
There's a block. I can't get past it. It's like if you guys ever see the behind the scenes for Mufasa when they animated the bloopers. There's a part of Mufasa like there's a part there's a note I know that I can get it. There's a sound I want. It's just down here. I've just got to find it.
There's a sound down in the throat somewhere. I just don't know how to reach it.
That's me hitting my block, and I know if I break through that block, I'll push through it, and I'll have a lot more there.
A big beefy guy. He's a big beefy guy.
Or rumbly. I
don't want to get rumbly. He's a big beefy guy. The kind of man you want to take home to dad.
To dad? To mum. Maybe I've got issues. Maybe I want to be taken home to dad and mum. Maybe I'm really lonely. I don't want to use vocal fry there, like that. I don't want to do that because this is a really weak voice. You want to have strength behind your lower pitches. You want to have strength behind. Australian accents are really hard as well because we don't put enough voice. Like the difference between me saying ah versus r. That lets me put a lot of rounding and a lot of power behind a note, whereas ah, yeah, my throat's up and I can go ah much higher than r. Like that doesn't work as well. So ah is really good for having a high-pitched voice, but r is really good for being able to take, I guess, a longer turn. Maybe when they shaved off the other side of my head, I lost the ability to think. You see, I don't actually like doing these voices. I actually find these voices to be a little bit annoying, and to be honest, trying to do them makes me feel like I'm trying to be something that I'm not, like a clown. That sort of whimsical voice. I don't do this sort of stuff unless it's a really big joke and I'm making fun of somebody. If a casting call was for a whimsical, fantasy kind of voice, then yeah, I'd probably, I'd do it. I do it as best as I could because it's so fun. It's just not a voice that I find very attractive, I hear that sort of voice and I'm like, ah, cool. I stopped listening a little bit ago. I'm sweating profusely. It is very hot down here. I've got all my lights on me, plus there's a fucking laser light bit of see-through corrugated iron, which is actually plastic. Very popular in Australia in garages. Very popular for decks and pergola or pergolas if you're a normal human being. Fuck!
Well, that was a good start to the end of the video.
Sorry, there was a little bit of shitty voice stuck in my throat. It's all good, it's gone now. Knew it was hot in that room, and now the camera did too. So I'm gonna take my little lovely self to the editing suite. We're gonna get this all pushed together, and we'll see where this goes from here. Shout out, voices available. Fuck, that's weak.